Okay.
I'm live. It says I'm live.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
There's nobody there. This is a sad,
Okay, hold
sad
on.
day.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, you're live. Okay, I'm hanging up on you now.
Do I wait for somebody to get on there?
I'm, are you still talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you talking to me.
Hi, Michelle.
I'm watching.
Do you have any questions, Michelle, while you're on the phone?
Yeah.
What?
Why are you so obsessed with me? Did you see the first question?
No, I don't see any questions.
I
What did I
sent
do?
you questions.
All messages are visible. Okay.
Okay, start with the first question. Let's
I don't.
roll.
I don't see any questions.
I said,
I,
I'm
I'm,
hanging up
I,
now
you can
because
tell
you
me
can't
that
see
all you
anything.
want. I'm looking at this freaking screen and there's nothing there.
I sent you two screenshots of questions. I'm gonna type one up right now.
Sorry.
That somebody sent. Ready?
Live. All messages are visible. I'm ready.
Did you get that one?
Nope. Nothing. Sorry, everybody.
No way.
No.
You got 3 people watching.
Hey, I don't know what the heck. Okay, finally got one.
Megaware
Yo,
Kilgard.
Megaware Kilgard said yo. Got it.
You didn't.
No, I didn't. So don't argue with me.
Okay, I'm hanging up.
All right, it's time for some questions, everybody. We're at Table Rock Lake. I'm at the house, sitting on the back porch, ready to talk fishing and answer any questions that you might have and want to throw at me. Thanks, Tori. Megaware Kilgard said yo. That's about it so far. Okay. Cocktails are ready. Okay, good. Well, I wish I had one to enjoy with you, Tori, but so far you're the only one to ask any questions. So, tomorrow we're going to do some more videos and stuff. Product videos, going to do a little fishing tomorrow. Uh, thanks, Raymond Miller. You're my favorite too. All right. I got an audience here tonight too, and they're laughing at me already. I can't help it. Pretty big deal. I'll try to tell them that. Look at the goons out there. Look at all the goons. So my friend Stevie likes to call loons goons, and he meant it. That's what's so funny. So, Table Rock's 6.5 feet high right now. We're expected to get a whole bunch more rain this week. So like what's rain, 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 some more. So, no questions. Well, this has been a successful YouTube Live. I really had a good time. we, I'll tell you one thing I will talk about real quick is we don't know yet if our Grand Lake Bass Pro Tour event's going to be postponed, delayed, canceled, rescheduled, or anything in between. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. So Wired to Fish wants to know curl tail up, down when Texas rigging worms. What? Curl tail up, up, Wired to Fish. Good question. I didn't see that question. So, what's your favorite lake to fish? Well, my favorite lake to fish is really it's a toss up between right here, Table Rock Lake, and Lake of the Ozarks. But when it comes to out of town, lakes that I like out of the area, you know, I like Cumberland, especially in April. I love Lake Okeechobee, and I love, what's my other favorite lake? I don't know, Center Hill. How's that? That was a good one too. Or North Lake. So, what's up, Mike? All right, I really don't have a topic to talk about tonight unless somebody asks me questions. What other pro anglers would you like to fish with for a day? Definitely Luke Duncan. but he's not a pro angler because he sucks. But I like to go fishing with him because I know without a doubt I could beat him really bad, like beat him up terrible bad. Uh, I enjoyed fishing with Mike Iaconelli. He was fun. I would really like to spend a day on the water with uh, with Van Dam. I don't know if he could handle it or not. He'd probably wig out on me. That'd be fun. Uh, who do I like better, Ryan or Tori? I already answered this on a social media post. Of course, Tori. Hi, Ashley. Hey, James, when you want to come fish with us in Alabama? Anytime I come through Alabama, but it looks like Alabama's going to peak on this virus coming up the 1st of May, so it won't be between now and then. We'll let that get out of the way. Yeah, Tori, you win. Ryan loses. All right, bank fishing. Guys, you want to get out this time. Right now is a great time to take advantage of the outdoors and go fishing. And you could really keep it simple. You could go get a fishing combo rod and reel from Bass Pro. Very, very inexpensive. You can buy one on Tackle Warehouse, Bass Pro online. Go to Walmart, whatever it takes. Go buy a fishing rod and reel if you don't have one. They come with line. All you got to do is simply get like a fishing kit of some sort. They sell them. All right? Simple plastic worms, sinkers, hooks, things like that. Or get a panfish. Go get you some gold Aberdeen hooks, some split shots, and go get some night crawlers and catch fish that way. It's really, really fun, very inexpensive, and a good time. So it's a good way to spend your time right now, especially when you're locked up on house arrest. If you put yourself on house arrest, you can let yourself out. Make sure you wear your ankle bracelet and keep your cell phone on, just in case your mom looks for you. Somebody asked about time in the military. I had a great time in the military. Spent almost 9 years in active duty. Engineer. I run heavy equipment. Spent a lot of time with combat engineers, blowing stuff up, but mostly survivability, counter mobility, mobility, and did a lot of tank defilade, two-tier tank defilates, tank ditches, maul deuce positions, sea tractor. We dug survivability positions, individual, crew serve. You name it. If the Army made it, I probably put it underground at least once. Generators, 5 tons, deuce and a halfs, M1A1 Abrams, no aircraft, APCs, everything. Put it in the ground, had a great time. Got to go to air assault school, got to go to jungle school, got to go to sapper leaders course, was part of the prestigious Sergeant Audie Murphy Club, which is the only known club for non-commissioned officers, recognized in the Army for non-commissioned officers, unlike the officers, and they have a whole lot of clubs and stuff like that. Sapper Leader School was pretty cool. It's a condensed version. It's 30 days long. It's half as long as Ranger School, and it's more specific for engineering, like field expedient demolitions, breaching, a lot of patrolling, infantry style techniques, raids, ambushes, clearing LZs, DZs, lots of more patrolling, lots of time without any sleep, lots of time on your feet. Go days without sleep. If you got any sleep, it'd just be for a little bit. And that's what they do. That's what the Army does to you in a leadership position, that they want you to be able to function with very little sleep and have a lot of pressure on yourself. And that's what basic training does too for young troops going in right now. And let's face it, nowadays kids are pretty much coddled and learn everything they want to do do everything that they want to do on the cell phone and all that other stuff. And then the first time somebody gets in their ass, they crumble like a loaf of bread. Does that even crumble? I don't crumble. They just crumble because they can't handle the pressure. They can't handle somebody hollering at them to tell them to do something because they're not used to being told what to do, if told anything to do at all. All right? But trust me, if you join the Army, they'll tell you what to do. It's the greatest if you're a very liberal person and you're really into socialism and you want the socialism program, you should join the Army because they will tell you where to be, what time to be there, what to wear, how long your hair is going to be, how pressed or unpressed your uniform is. But nowadays they don't shine boots, they don't press uniforms. There's all sorts of disciplinary moves that the Army used to have in place that were daily routines that are no longer thought of or worried about. All right. I'm assuming they still do drill and ceremonies, how to move information as a unit, things like that. All right. The Army was great. It was a great disciplinary tool. It's great for providing purpose, direction, and motivation, which I'm really good at providing purpose, direction, and motivation. If you want to know, just ask me. And if you don't want to know, don't ask me. I'll tell you anyway, because I'm really good at it. So, and one of the greatest things about being in the Army is my last duty station is right up the road here, Fort Leonard Wood, on I-44 between Lebanon and Rolla, Missouri, on a 161 mile marker. And it's 2 miles from here, 2 miles closer to Fort Leonard Wood than it is to Uranus Fudge Factory, which is one of the most epic landmarks in the United States. If you haven't been to Uranus Fudge Factory, you need to go. You can, if you spend enough time at Uranus Fudge Factory too, by the way, somebody's asking, you spend enough time at Uranus Fudge Factory, they'll put you back in the kitchen and they'll get you certified as a fudge packer. And it's a lot of fun. Package fudge. You can pack fudge. Doesn't matter your race, religion, creed, or gender. Packing fudge is a good thing, and it teaches you a lot about life. So go to Uranus Fudge Factory, and if you haven't had Uranus Fudge, I recommend, my favorite flavor is flavor number 2. That's the best. And I really enjoy eating fudge from Uranus. I mean, who doesn't? If you've had it, you understand. I just missed a question there. Where did that come from? Now it's gone, Michelle. Can you pull that one up? If I had to pick one rod to use for the rest of the year, what would I choose? I would choose, of course, a Cashin. I really like 7.5 foot style rods, okay? You can call them flipping sticks if you want. I can do a lot more with a 7.5 foot. If I had one rod, it'd be the JW 90676. That's the 7.5 foot, fast, heavy 7.5 foot rod. It's great for spoon jacking, throwing big spinner baits. You can get by throwing a plopper on it, even though I like to throw that on a 7/8. You can flip brush hogs, jigs, skip stuff under docks, everything with that big rod. Drag a football jig, all that stuff. It can be done. A favorite pre-spawn bait. Favorite pre-spawn bait, I would say favorite pre-spawn bait have to be a spinner bait. I really like to throw a big spinner bait pre-spawn. Second would be a jerk bait for sure. So, okay, that was the question I missed. Do you feel like you're dialing in on the MLF format? You seem more like a big fish guy. Yeah, I think sometimes it's all about figuring out how to get a bite. And last year I struggled in some places just to get bites. Regardless of the size, I just struggled to get bites. It wasn't because of lack of experience, because I have probably 10 MLF shows under my belt, maybe 12, I don't know. So I've got plenty of experience with this style of fishing and under the gun. The only difference with the Bass Pro Tour and the Major League Fishing shows are we get zero practice at Major League Fishing Cups. The Bass Pro Tour, yes, it's the same format, but we get 2 days of practice. And that's a big difference when you get these guys out there and you give them 2 days to run around fish and try to figure things out, it gets pretty gnarly. So, um, I I like the best thing I think that we did, the best changes that were made this year for Major League Fishing, besides the fact everybody's getting their own groove, production's running, you know, clicking right along, the sales team's clicking right along. You know, we're starting to really get in our own groove. The best thing and the best move that we made as anglers to better the format was to change it to a 2 pound minimum. Did I ever fish Lake Erie? No, I did not ever go into Lake Erie, but I fished Detroit River and St. Clair, but I never ran into Lake Erie. I'm looking forward to it, and I'd like to do that this summer, maybe on my way up to the St. Lawrence and Champlain. I really like fishing Lake St. Clair, and I remember when I was stationed at Fort Drum, spending lots of time in Henderson Harbor, Shomo Bay, North Pond, or Sandy Pond, but did not spend a lot of time on the river, if any. So looking forward to going to Lake Erie someday, hopefully this summer on my way up there. So, all right. Yep, I feel like I'm dialing in. So, all right, let's have some more questions, guys. Oh, you want to see some? You want to see a couple I caught today? Look at that gorilla. Look at that gorilla. Those are 2 catches today here on Table Rock. They were biting. Fort Drum, drive down the fish Lake Oneida. Yes, I did. I got the. Look at that. Look at that gorilla. Man, I'm good looking. Yes, I fished. Ever gone over and fished Shell Knob, Kings River area lately? No, I haven't, Taylor. But when I was stationed at Fort Drum, here's some of the places I did get to fish. No, I wasn't fishing with Chad and Morgan Taylor today, but we did see him run by. And my boat's so camouflage, Tori can't see me. We didn't have time to talk to Chad. So we just kept on cooking. So Fort Drum down to Lake Oneida, some of the lakes that I got to fish when I was stationed at Fort Drum. Oneida, I want to say Indian River Reservoir, I could be wrong. My favorite lake up there to fish when I was stationed there was Black Lake. That's up towards Clayton, all right? It's before the St. Lawrence. But that was some great fishing up there. Salmon River Reservoir, I think that's the name of one of the lakes we fished. And went down and fished the Military Nationals in 1995, fishing Military Nationals on the Hudson River. So I got to fish there. That was a good time. So, well, Michelle, are there any more questions on here? I know you're watching. Michelle, my manager, we need to all give her a big hand. He's the best, number 1, keeping me out of trouble. All right. Hey, just a big shout out to Skeet and Jimmy Reese. They both they lost their dad last week. I'm gonna think about them guys, keep them in your thoughts. Favorite place to fish? Place you have fished with MLF? Ashley, I think one of my favorite places we fished was Center Hill in Dale Hollow in Tennessee. I had a question here: am I married? Do I have kids, family, stuff like that? I was born a long time ago on a stump, and I've never had a family. I raised myself. I was raised by a pack of wolves. Actually, they were good wolves. They're not wolves you'd want to shoot. Definitely endangered. But no, I'm not married, and I have 0 kids. I have 0 pets. I have 0 plants. I do have a yard I got to take care of, though. Got to mow that every once in a while, which I do enjoy. It's therapy. All right. So hope that helps you out with all the personal questions. I do believe in Dave Ramsey program. Folks, if you're out there, you're listening right now, try to avoid debt. All right. Don't borrow money unless you absolutely have to. You can get ahead in life if that's the thing. All right. Michelle says, talk about my worldwide stickers. I got the worldwide stickers. They're pretty popular. If you haven't got one, you might want to order a hat and I'll stick one in there. All right. All right. Also, hey, Megaware Kill Guard's on here. Megaware's on here. I did a video yesterday, and you'll be seeing it soon, Tori. Did a video on the new battery guard. This thing is a rubber mat, basically, and it's made out of, I don't know what kind of technology has invented this rubberness, but this stuff absorbs 80% of shock and vibrations that occur while you're running down the lake on your battery tray. It is magic. It is definitely magic. So this rubber mat goes under, it's MegaWare battery guard. Again, takes most of the shock, absorbs all the vibration and shock that you're gonna beat your batteries up, and you don't know how hard the vibrating and things are on your batteries. Check them out. They're very inexpensive, like $20 for one. So, and it's something you can move from boat to boat to boat. It can be a one-time purchase, guys. Check that out. It's a lot of fun. They also got the flex step. So if you don't like standing on the edge of your trailer and then reaching into the middle of your boat and breaking your ribs, get the MegaWare flex step. Okay, the flex step. That thing, I got one on each side because pretty big deal. So, all right, guys, thanks. This is my first live. Next time, since your business smart, should the U.S. still shut down and had opened up on Easter's? I think they should stay shut down. I hate to say that. Nobody wants to be shut down, but in my opinion, I think they're doing the right thing by telling everybody to stay home and just chill out for a little bit. Good job, Michelle. And chill out for a little bit. Let everybody kind of let this sickness pass so that we don't keep contaminating each other. So don't gather in groups and stay away from people who are coughing and sneezing. There's my mini. Look at that. That's my little bitty mini JMFW Worldwide sticker on the Instagram, the real James Watson. Okay. So everybody stay healthy. Don't cough on me. I will freaking punch you in the throat if you do. And you'll be wondering, why did I just get punched in the throat by JMFW Worldwide? Because, look, I might have tested positive for everything else, but I've not tested positive for coronas. So with that, I don't even know how to turn this thing off.